At the first hint of dawn, life stirred in the ancient cave. Our early ancestor. He pauses, taking a moment to observe the rising sun, a critical signal that marks the beginning of the hunt and the dangers of daylight. Survival dictates the day's first movements. He descends to the shoreline, the boundary between the forest and the endless ocean. A vital ritual, washing away the scent of the night and cooling his body for the day's exertion under the harsh sun. His only defense, a spear crafted from animal bone. It is an extension of his will, driven by the ceaseless need for food and the unspoken hope of finding others of his kind.
A lonely signal. He calls out, hoping for a reply.
The journey continues. Every step is an assessment of the environment, searching for life guides him to safe nourishment. The fruit must be tested, sampled, and deemed non-toxic before a large bite can be taken.
It is a brute force demonstration of the food chain. The great cat secures its meal, tearing at the ancient.
Zukong flees the immediate danger, his legs churning across the soft sand toward the nearest cover.
A moment of pure concealment. He must rely on stillness and silence, hoping his scent and small size keep him hidden.
A cautious look. The threat remains, but fear is slowly replaced by the calculation of his next move. A discovery that shifts his immediate focus. A small, wounded rabbit, a victim of a larger conflict. Despite the inherent dangers, an unusual instinct for compassion takes hold of the hominid.
An act of pure empathy. Instead of seeing prey, Zukong sees a helpless creature. He decides to aid the wounded.
He carries the rabbit into the fringe of the forest, away from the open kill zones of the beach. The forest holds his pharmacy. He instinctively seeks out soft, supple leaves known for their texture and potential ability to
critical step in primitive medicine. The plant matter is broken down into a soft poultice, prepared to be applied directly to the trauma.
With painstaking care, the dressing is applied. This simple act of binding a wound
He waits,
is a small
patiently
leap for
observing the injury. The outcome is unknown, but the initial, heavy flow of blood has, for now, been stopped. A soft, dry bed is required for recovery. Zukong instinctively creates a comforting nest.
The injured rabbit is settled into the safety of a small crevice. It is concealed, quiet,
To sustain
and protected
life,
from
one must return to the task of gathering. The rabbit requires water and soft sustenance that the forest fruits are ideal. He seeks out the ripest berries, choosing what is suitable for a weak, injured stomach.
Using a simple, sharpened stick, he unearths tender roots. The forest's bounty provides sustenance. Water is the most crucial resource. His horn bottle, a prized possession, is filled as clean as dangerous. Every minute spent away from his refuge increases the chance of encountering a predator.
The rabbit is still alive but weak. Its survival depends entirely on the hominid's continued attention and care.
Hydration is paramount. He uses the horn to administer water in small,
A
manageable
first sign of
quantities.
strength. The rabbit manages to consume a small amount of the fruit, a hopeful indication that its body is beginning to
The
fight
moment of
for
feeding
life.
is over. The priority now is rest. Zukong ensures his patient is comfortable before
A
addressing
short
his own
reprieve
needs.
from the constant demands of survival. Zukong rests, but the pervasive need to secure his own meal soon takes over. Hunger is an immediate, inescapable drive. With the rabbit
He
temporarily
chooses the
safe,
most reliable source of protein, the ocean's shallows. Though risky, the fish are fast and less dangerous than land prey. Patience is a hunter's greatest asset. He stands motionless, allowing his eyes
Small
to
schools
penetrate
of
the
fish
refract-
dart near the shore, drawn in by the warmth. They are elusive targets, requiring a swift,
The moment of
decisive
commitment.
action.
He lunges, sending his carefully crafted bone tip into the water, aiming for the fastest moving The
prey.
fish is caught, a testament to his hand-eye coordination and the effectiveness of the spear. The day's most pressing problem is solved.
With the fish secured, the return is imminent. He sees it. A massive serpent, a silent, powerful ribbon of muscle moves across the sand. The reptile hunts. It moves with an ancient cunning, testing the sand for vibrations and scent.
The journey must resume. Avoiding the giant python's path, Zukong moves with practiced stealth, prioritizing survival over haste. The danger passes. The reptile, finding nothing suitable, is drawn back into the deep cover of the jungle.
No time for contemplation. He rushes to the safety of the cave. The essential bounty is delivered. The fish must now be prepared.
The foundations of fire.
He requires...
He selects the driest tinder, ensuring the initial spark will quickly take hold and ignite the larger pieces of wood.
A large bundle of wood is essential to keep the fire burning, providing heat, light, and protection from nocturnal predators.
The preparations are complete. The knowledge to harness fire, a tool that redefined human evolution, is his most powerful skill. The persistent, rhythmic striking of rock against rock. It is a labor of focus, requiring patience and...
With the fire established, preparation for cooking begins. He uses a sharp shell to process the fish, maximizing its edibility and minimizing waste.
The food is positioned to roast slowly. This cooking process is not just about taste. It is a fundamental defense against
Chris. He manages the heat, turning the food to prevent burning. This early mastery of thermal control showcased
testing the doneness. The fish is ready when the texture and color are just right. A critical quality control check before eating.
The reward. The first mouthful of hot, cooked food. This simple meal is the culmination of a day's effort, risk, and skill.
He eats steadily, his hunger slowly subdued. The combined nutrients of protein and
As the light fades, the hominid finishes his meal. The security of the cave and the fire now become his shield against the nocturnal world.
a celestial show begins. He sits in silence, observing the vast, unchanged...
His thoughts briefly turn to the rabbit. The knowledge that he extended a hand of life to another creature brings a rare moment of inner peace. The glow of the embers is his last comfort. A full stomach and the fire's warmth lull him into a deep, much-needed sleep. He sleeps the deep, necessary sleep of survival. Outside, the vast, ancient world continues its eternal hunt. The flame that protected him is fading, replaced by the deep cold and quiet of the pre-dawn hours. Vulnerability returns. Even in sleep, the memory of danger persists. The small tiger's claw, a talisman of survival, rests over his heart.
The quiet stillness of the night deepens. Only the ocean's breath and the rustling leaves mark.
The moon traces its arc across the heavens, a silent clock counting down the time.
He rests, recovering the energy expended in a day filled with fear, hunger, and a nascent, powerful sense of empathy.
The night world waits. Hidden in the trees, the great hunters stalk, yet for now, the cave remains a small island of security.
He rests, recovering the energy expended in a day filled with fear, hunger, and a nascent, powerful sense of empathy.
The ceaseless rhythm of the ocean provides the soundtrack to his sleep. The ancient, powerful energy of the world he lives in.
Until the next sunrise, Zukong rests. The story of survival continues in the vast, unforgiving landscape of 60 million years ago.